They'll run it from the gun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking downfield, it's Aller. The short hands, it's Pena. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. He wants to change this route. On fourth down, going to the air. Makes the grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Finds his man. It's Singleton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. On third down, going up top. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Just sledgehammering his way down to the 33. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
The Nittany Lions come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Nittany Lions started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll throw it from the red zone. Pressure coming. They get to him as he throws. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you throw.
It is slipped out. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some. Here's the 2nd quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Makes the catch, it's Haynes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want him to use his wheels. He's fast. He's elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball was not picked. You have to be so careful. If you're throwing to the perimeter of the field into double coverage, you better be sure your guy's open, and you better be sure it's an accurate throw. Lucky that one wasn't a pick 6.
The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Singleton. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. To the air. It's Aller. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle, it's Walsh. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Wants to go up top on first down. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over.
I think sometimes as a quarterback, when your offense is struggling, you don't have any points up on the board yet here at the end of the first half. You're just trying to take a shot to see if your guy can make a play. And that time, he thought he had the matchup he wanted, but he has just not been able to ever find a rhythm. And this defense is making it really hard on him, forcing that one to fall incomplete.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah. Easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Skips away from pressure. Stands in and takes the hit. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
These old girders are rocking on third down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Simpson. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Wolverines want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency, because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left, wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
That's how you blow up the screen pass. If you're on defense, you got to hit the quarterback fast and force the incompletion.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. Flushed out of the pocket. He's in open space downfield. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football, and scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second half.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he makes the extra point. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Aller. Quickly complete. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted to stop the threat. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
I think that's a decision the head coach is going to look back on and wish he had done the other thing and just kick it way down the field. You've got a tie game. We've got so much football left to play here in the second half. Instead, because you don't get the onside kick, your opponent is now set up in really nice field position to go down, score, and take the lead.
Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
They'll give it to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They run the reverse. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And RD, I love creative offensive coordinators. They don't just split a guy out wide that has game-breaking speed nowadays. Now they shift him, they motion, they put him all over the place. They put him in motion and give him the football. Just find ways to get your playmakers the football and get the football to him in space where he can do damage like he did on this play.
In the red area, it's Haynes. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Might as well stick with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That is just a play you've got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. 4th down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play in. You've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive. He's not able to come up with it.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking for a man. It's Aller. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Can't wait to see how this fourth quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
That's a statement by the defense. Offense is trying to get physical. They're running power. They're pulling the backside guard, and you blow the play up in the backfield for a loss.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, and after that running play, this is now a critical 3rd down here for the offense. You just got an interception. You've got to pay this thing off. You've got to find a way to cap this drive off and score some points. So this 3rd down right here is massive.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Interesting decision here for the head coach. Do you just kick the field goal and guarantee yourself the lead, or do you go for the touchdown and try to create a little bit of separation between yourself and your opponent here in the 4th quarter?
They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
That aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
I think a lot of people were curious what the strategy would be tied this late in the game with this field position. Do you play it safe? Do you play it for OT? I think you just got the answer right there. This coaching staff believes in this quarterback to make the throws to put their offense in position to win this game late.
Dropping back, it's Aller. It's complete. Makes the tackle at the 24, but from inside the 10 to across the 20 on the pickup of 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Campbell. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. It's the 4th quarter. It's a tie ball game. You need a stop. What an unbelievable job forcing the interception, creating offensive opportunity for your offense to go out and win this ball game.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCulley. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Klein. Good, solid tackle. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's McCulley. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He breaks into the open. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
I think this team knew coming in today they needed to be able to run the football, and they were going to have to get some of that production from the quarterback, and he just broke off his longest run of the game so far. That was critical for his confidence, for this offense's confidence, and right now if you're on defense, you've got to find an answer for this guy.
This offense right on the doorstep. They can grab the lead late as time continues to wind down. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, David, I like the play call in this situation of the game, putting it on the ground, trying to be physical deep down in your opponent's territory, trying to break this tie and win the game. But, man, you've got to have better ball security.
Yeah, and you got to find a way defensively to make plays. And it doesn't matter how
just when you were thinking overtime, they come up with a safety and take the lead.
How about this play from this defense? The clock running down. They got the football. They're trying to get down the field, kick a field goal. No, no, no. This defense plays elite defense in the back, gets to the backfield, makes the safety, and basically ends this football game. Wow, what a change of events.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will kick it away to start us off. Give them good field position as he kicks it out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Latier. Got a man, it's Burks. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
And the Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Past the first down marker and still running.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the 4th quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the 4th quarter.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
How many times do you see receivers catch the ball and dance and you get so annoyed because you're like, dude, do you see the yellow line? Go and get it. Really nice job by the receiver with the second effort, getting the extra yards and getting the first down.
The Sooners are on the move. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go filling.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass, it's Mateer. Lets it go to the end zone. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a third down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. The give to the tailback. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the second quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The quarterback's mistake pushes the ball back in the shadow of his own goalpost. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Pulls it and fires to the left. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll try to drive ahead on third and short. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on first and 10. Right back to the well. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Sooner. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, that could not have gone any worse. You're thinking fourth down, go for it. Well, even if you don't get it, you turn the ball back to their offense. Not that. You throw a pick, and they turn it back all the way for a touchdown and get points. That is a disaster for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Martin. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll run it from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the grab, it's Pena. Gets it out to the 22 before going out of bounds, and they are suddenly out of trouble. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
The Nittany Lions looking to convert on fourth down. Offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle. It's Burks. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field, and the DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!